Blessed evening, brothers and sisters, and blessed evening, Ritanya. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Blessed evening. It
How was your weekend?
was wonderful. I had a really good time. How was yours?
Oh, it was awesome. I get to speak to a lot of new people on the line of, empowering. So it was very joyful weekend. I would say both Saturday and Sunday, lot of connections. So it's awesome. So I was thinking, I did get a couple of DMs asking about what is this. So I thought every time when we come and connect, we could talk about what is this series about 30 seconds, and then we could go into our topic. What do you say, Ritin?
Yes,
So
yes, absolutely. Yeah.
with your permission and all our brothers and sisters who are viewing it, here we are on a series of Empower Self. We are from My Life, My Voice in a journey to empower 1 billion people by 2030 to live the destined empowered life every one of us deserve to live. With that, at 6:30 p.m., we specifically talk about how to live an empowered life using a very simple technique, that is with your own hand and with a paper and pen. We could recreate a powerful future, that is rewire our brain. How does that sound, Ritanya? I hand over to you to introduce the theme for this week, which we are going to discuss.
That is so powerful, Vijay, whatever you said. We need to rewire our brain. That itself is, that is sending a lot of message to the viewers. Yes, we need to rewire our brain because everything is not perfect. And it is not like whatever we are doing is right or wrong also. I don't want to talk only about negative things now. But yes, there are a lot of things we need to know about ourselves and also to learn. So that's why we are using the term rewire. With the help of pen and paper, we are rewiring our brain. As we all know that we are talking about handwriting, we are talking about, your handwriting analysis every day, why you need to get your analysis done. uh, so many things we have been talking since very long time, but today we are also talking about the confidence. As there are 80% of the people are not confident. Why are they not confident? There might be one, two,
80%.
three reasons. Yes, the 80% of people are suffering from low confidence, and that is that's one of the major thing for the anybody's success. I think that is supposed to be addressed at any cost. You know, that is very much important whether you are doing any job, whether you're a teacher, you're a doctor, whether you're an IT person, or you're an entrepreneur, you need that confidence. So as we are discussing, when it comes when we got to know it is 80%, the number is, you really
Really alarming.
yeah, alarming.
Really alarming.
So, yes, Vijay, you can actually continue talking about it.
Yeah. It's little, as you rightly said, it the number is little scary.
Yeah.
And what I understood based on a lot of this psychology analysis and other aspects through my other forums, NLPs and value identifying who you are, this is increasing starting from a very young age. It's really increasing, even though we could talk about at length, which is what we are going to focus on the entire week. Why don't we just set certain kind of a bigger, data points? Most of the people who are suffering in that 80% were having a very impactful on career, as well as they were going suffering in terms of decision making. Because of these two, they have become very sensitive. we did talk about it sensitive, but the root cause, the reason why we took the theme is because the sensitivity is actually an outcome of not having the confidence. I mean, it's a very deeper impact, and it is affecting the society at large, the globe at large, because with 80% of the population, more than 65% have impact both in terms of their work, in terms of their decision making. You could imagine how the pressure is building up.
Yes.
And the worst thing is, without knowing, we invariably pass that to the younger minds. That's the worst impact which we could really worry about. We should take care of it.
Yes.
And I mean, I just take a pause. I'd like to hear from you because that's what came to my mind when I read the
Yeah.
statistics as well as how it is impacting further. Yes, please.
Yes. From, if I have to say, constant comparison from the childhood or when you're adolescent, from there, you start becoming very sensitive, and that leads to low confidence level. And it might seem very natural and very normal to people, the comparison, but only a person who is suffering with low confidence and with sensitive, if they are very sensitive to things, the root cause is the constant comparison what they have had since their childhood. And this is something every adult or every parent should understand. One, don't compare your kids with other kid. Two, don't compare yourself with somebody else. And the moment you compare yourself, you start feeling bad. That leads to you become sensitive. Then we are not up to the when you are not up to the mark, your confidence level come down. So everybody is very unique, and everybody has their own different kinds of talents and what to say,
Absolutely.
yeah. So it is very critical. The root causes never compare. Okay. And as the statistics saying, the 80% people are, suffering from low confidence level. I'm sure this is the root cause, the whatever they have faced during their childhood, when they are adults. I mean, in their teens, sorry. Okay. So that impacts a lot subconsciously, and that in turn affects their career or their work life or their family life, relationships. Yes.
Yeah,
What would you
very true.
like to add?
Very true. Very true. Couple of things that came to my mind when you were talking about it. One is in terms of when people are talking about, this comparison, what you said, especially on the child, right? The comparison happens very unconsciously without even noticing it. It's so, we are so got used with certain type of words which unfortunately get caught into the young minds. For example, look at your sister, what she's doing. Why can't you just do it? Maybe the intention was so natural, like, or just pick up what your sister is doing and follow it. What are we trying to do? We are trying to rationalize, we are trying to generalize the siblings in one bucket. And for the parents, it's just a words. They didn't mean anything, but it sits in the younger mind. And when they go, they play it. Oh, I need to do it, or I do it sometimes, which kind of puts my own inner thinking, my own creativity, dropping it and following somebody else. It's not the question of whether they are doing excellent or not. There is a beautiful saying, my mentor, Dr. DeMartini, always says, no two people are the same. God never created two people of the same. None. Have you ever seen any plant exactly the same? Have you ever seen any two flowers the same? Any two fruits the same?
Yeah.
Even in a banana, it's a bunch of banana coming from the same tree. Is it the same? No way. If none in the nature is the same, why are we saying that we should be the same, compared to the same?
Yes,
That's
absolutely true.
that's yeah, yeah. And that affects the kids so much.
Yes.
I mean, just because we don't know how to individually treat, we don't have enough of time as the adult. We are trying an easy route of, it's like, the factory where you create products. Kids are not products. They are individuals with a lot of creativity, genuinity in them. And so is adults.
Yes.
The best leaders are the ones who identify the speciality in each and every one of their teams and bring the best together as a beautiful flower in a garland.
Yes. Very well said,
I,
Vijay.
I think we are going to have an awesome conversation in this week, Ritanya. There is so much to talk about it.
Yes.
However, why don't you give us the view of, irrespective of what the impact, what could we do, both for kids and adults, with respect to, self-confidence and with the graphotherapy in relationship, and how can we help to our community, Ritanya?
Yes, we are here. We are talking about handwriting. We are talking about handwriting analysis. We are talking about graphotherapy on a daily basis. From our side, what we can do is we can get the analysis for you, your handwriting analysis, which is very critical. And we get to know whether you have, the confidence level, where it is, uh, whether you agree to it or not. Your subconscious has already put it down. So you will realize it. You can take time and realize yourself, think through whether is that true or not. Then, we have the best solution because we have the superfood for our brain, which is graphotherapy. And even for the kids, for adults, and for elderly people, whoever wants to have that confidence in your life. And it's I've heard like a couple of them telling, we are like old now, we don't want anything. No, everybody needs confidence in whatever field you are. Even if you are a homemaker, being confident is very much important in whatever you do. It might be in your decision making, a small decision. If you're not confident enough, you can't be taking one small decisions in your house. So
Absolutely.
confidence is very important, even if you're a homemaker or you're just a member of the family, because everybody's voice matters.
Absolutely. I just wanted, you touched upon a very wonderful point in terms of adults saying, what is in it for me in life? I don't need it. If
Yes.
someone is telling like that, the same people also say, if you have seen the contrast and reflecting back on my own elders at home and as
Yeah.
I am getting elder, right? One thing is very important. We all feel that we wanted to be given importance as the age becomes, senior, right? Why do we do that? Why are we saying we need the importance? Because we have that position invariably given in by the society, by our family members. So the more you are growing elderly or older in your family, your wisdom is more respected. So you need to have yourself with a lot more cleansed habits, lot more powerful status mentally.
Yes.
Graphotherapy is one simple technique without having any side effect other than a happy smile, a great tablet to consume using your own hand instead of in the mouth. You use it with hand and paper and pen. So I would request all the adults who say, what is in it for me? And this message is to my own beloved also. Today morning also I was telling, I just wanted to say one of my, close relatives, she was doing it, and then she said, I don't want to do it because I'm just doing it. I didn't feel like it's giving importance. I said, okay, drop it. If you feel that it is not needed, drop it. After 1 week, I know she'll come back. After 1 week, she came back. No, 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 I wanted to do it. I said, why? What happened? If you said there is no important. No, no, I know it is important. It just a realization happens. But I congratulate her because she first took the step of doing it. And then she also experimented it. At least it is okay. You experiment and then decide. Why we deny ourselves the gift which has been given by the universe? So that's my request, and I think with that we could also close it, Ritanya, from final words from you and introduce as well, us to our brothers and sisters. But my request, or it is not a request, it is seen this and seen day in and day out. My job is work with the people to come out of whatever the pressure, the traumas and everything. That's my only job. I would say I love to do it and feel so grateful at the end of the session. People come out with smile. With that authority or authenticity, I could say, give yourself a try with your own hand and paper and pens. Nothing wrong with it. Come at least and get your signature analysis. That much you could do. Just a 15 minutes of your time, which is less than 1% of your time. How many times you see it in the social media? You see so many things. So why don't you give one try to analyze your own signature, which is a brain ECG, and give yourself that gift what you deserve to get. That's how I would end it from my side, Ritanya, all yours. And you could do the honor of also introducing ourselves.
Yes, Vijay, thank you so much for, whatever you spoke. Guys, I'm, talking with so much of, energy every day, coming back and talking to you guys about the, importance of handwriting, importance of graphotherapy. That means there is something. There is something. It's it's not a empty box which is just making sound. Okay, there is so much of depth into the subject. The study has, and the researchers, the vast researches has been done, and we have so many testimonials about, after people practicing graphotherapy, we have so many happy clients. And I am one of them, and Vijay is one of them. So that is why we are here, confidently sitting, talking about it. And we made such a good decisions of learning this. And that's why we are here. Okay. So it has made a different impact in our lives. So what is that we are asking? Just give a try. We're not asking you to consume something, some chemical to your body. It's not a tablet, or it's not a food that we are asking you, or we are not selling something. It is just get your handwriting analyzed first and get to know yourself. Then you will be in a better position to decide for yourself whether you need it, or is it right or wrong. First thing, whether you will understand your handwriting, whatever it is saying, whether it is right or wrong first. Then you will be in a better position to understand yourself whether you need it or not. Okay, so please come forward, take that few minutes of your time, invest that time to just message and talk to us, or call and talk to us. That's all I can say. We are actually knocking your door. It's left to you whether to open the door or not.
Absolutely. And we will continue to knock the door.
Yes, we will do it from our side, because we are already on a mission to empower 1 billion people. Okay, and 1 billion, yes, 1 billion. Because
and we are very clear on it, right?
Yeah,
We are very clear.
yes.
We are clear on
We are
our
very
mission.
clear on it. And why are we doing it? Because we know the importance of this science. This is a science. Even though a lot many people are telling this is a pseudoscience, but we have testimonials. We have live results with us. So what can we say?
We will continue tomorrow.
We will continue tomorrow. Thank you so much for, watching. And we're going to sign off now. That's my partner, Vijayalakshmi Ramachandran, and myself, Ritanya Nachiket. We are internationally certified graphotherapists and also handwriting analysts. Thank you so much once again. Have a blessed evening.
Blessed evening, Ritanya, and blessed evening, viewers, brothers and sisters. See you tomorrow.